Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Stranded Alien Dawn, shall we? I've never played this game before, and I'm going to be playing it on the PlayStation 5, and I'm excited to see what it's all about. So I'm going to try these tutorials, I think, just to learn some of the basics before we get into it without any explanation. So let's go. She's making some mushrooms, and he's working on a laptop computer, it appears. Alright, welcome to Stranded Alien Dawn. In this first tutorial, you'll learn how to interact with the unknown environment and set up a simple camp. You will take your first steps into research and crafting as well. Ready to take control over the fate of your survivors and guide them to salvation? Sure. Let's get started by mastering the camera controls. Oh my gosh, okay, so take time to move the camera around so I can move it. They're all running with the left stick. I can rotate the camera with the right stick, I can zoom in and out like this, yep, cool. Collecting resources. You can interact with objects in the world by selecting them and using the actions on the right of the info panel. You can also use triangle over an object. This will open a menu with all of the currently available actions for it. After you use an action, a survivor will pick up the activity and do it. Use these methods to collect some resources. Okay. So let me see here. I'm going to scrap the landing pod. So we're going to press over here, left on the directional pad to focus the info panel, or use the shortcut square. A setting to automatically focus is present in the options. Okay, so I'm going to let's see right here. I'm looking at this, and no, I'm actually selected on a person. That's not what I want. Here, let me try this again. I'm just going to select X and then just say scavenge. That's easier. There they go. Alright, so he's doing that. And I did that. I selected the landing pod, and then he's doing that. And then we need to mark a bush for cutting over here. Okay, so we're going to select it. And I'm just going to kind of look at it and select it. And then we're just going to cut it. Just push square to do that. And then we're going to mark a tree for cutting. Okay, so I'm just going to look at that. And I'm going to push square to cut it. Sweet. Alright, so they're all working. You can see that. Pause the game. Press L2. The current speed is marked in the upper left. Increase the game speed by holding L2 and pressing right or left. And we need to collect 5 scrap metal, 5 sticks, and 5 wood. Sure. Alright. Let me just kind of take a look here. So there's all the metal Connor is getting out of this. And let's see. So we're going to go ahead and just unpause the game, and we'll speed it up a bit. We got everything. Activate the resources bar. You can see all the resources that you have collected in the resources bar. Press center button to open the overlays menu and activate it. You can see the current state of the overlays in the top right of the screen. Overlays allow you to customize the UI and the information that you see in the world. It's recommended to keep all of them enabled for the duration of the tutorials. Okay, so I'm going to push this. Indeed. And I've activated the resources bar, I suppose. Rooms. Well, I don't think I want to make rooms. I'm going to go over to manage. I don't really want to do that. This doesn't really open up overlays. Oh, here it is. I see it. Oops. I'm just pushing the wrong button. Boy, there's a lot of buttons here. Okay. Let me go back. Rooms. Oh, here we go. Resource bar. Building a camp. Building a basic camp where your survivors can sleep and work in relative protection from the elements is essential for their survival and well-being. Use the already collected resources to construct a shelter, some simple sleeping spots, and a campfire which will provide light during the dark hours and heat to warm up the survivors if it gets cold. Alright, so we're going to make a shelter, sleeping spots, and a campfire. Take note of the construction info panel on the left of the screen. It contains useful control hints. Okay, so open the camp menu by pushing down, and we're on it. And we're going to make a shelter. And we're going to make a scrap metal shelter. And we can place it. I think I want to rotate it. Here we go. And just kind of put it nearby this exploding spaceship. And we're just going to let them build it, I guess. Now, I'm on a really fast speed. Let me just go to play speed. Watch this guy make it. Sweet. Sleep and rest. The survivors are only human and get tired in the course of the day. Their default work hours end at 2100, so they'll start looking for a meal, relaxation, and going to bed to spend the night. For the purpose of the tutorials, the survivors will regenerate their rest faster than usual, but in normal conditions you can use the night downtime to plan your next day and prepare more activities. I guess so. Alright, so they're building it. They're meditating. Open the camp menu. Select a sleeping spot. Okay. And place sleeping spots. Okay, so we're going to push down. We're going to go to camp. And... no, I don't need to build another one. I'm going to select this. No. Oh, here it is. Sleeping spot. Okay. Ground. Do I want ground? Yeah, I guess so. I don't think I have any fabric, do I? I don't see that as a resource on the top. Place under the roof. Okay. Man, the sleeping spot is like so far away, and I don't know how to get the camera to where I want it to be. Oh, it's a little weird. I mean, yeah, that's okay, but I'm finding the controls to be very confusing. Okay, so I can place it. I can't get a good view. It's like, why would I want to be... I'll pause the game. I don't know why I want to be this far away from where I'm trying to put something down. I want to be able to see it. I need to be able to tilt the camera. Let me see the controls. If that's even... Well, I guess you can't see it right now. Ah, there you go. You can use right trigger to tilt it. Thank goodness. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so I'm going to rotate this. Okay, thank goodness. And then select a sleeping spot and then make another one. Here. I can't build it. I can't make another one in that way, but we can make another one like this. Got it. Okay. Then we need to place a campfire. Okay. And we'll make it out of scrap metal because we have all the stuff. And we'll put it right where they want me to put it. Oh, too far. Right by them. Keeps them warm. And I'm going to unpause the game so they can do this. All right. All right, Connor is sleeping. He put something there. He's like, I'm out. Raka is sleeping. Maki, what you up to? I'll speed it up for her. She's making the campfire. That's great. Storing resources. Keeping your resources close to the camp will speed up future constructions and productions. The simplest form of storage is a stockpile, which is a designated spot on the ground and does not require any building resources. Stockpiles are the only ones that can store large construction materials such as wood or stone, but for now you will use them all for all of your possessions, big or small. To protect the resources from the environment, place the stockpile under a roof, in this case, shelter. Okay? So you can... I was wondering how you could copy. I couldn't copy the bed correctly, but now I can select this and use the... Oh, it's... I could have copied it. I just didn't see it. It says R2 and left to copy. So we're going to make another structure that's like right here that will be our stockpile. Okay. And you could see Connor's coming over. He's like, I will build this. I can make a stockpile. I'm an older guy, but I have a hat and a hammer. I know how this goes. Alright. Place a stockpile of 2 tiles on one side under the roof. It's located in the storage menu. Okay. So we're going to go over to storage. Oops. Oh, no, that's not it. Here we go. There. Stockpile. And then press X. Oh, and drag. Oops, that's not it. Okay, I made... that was a problem. Okay, I did it. Research and observations. Albeit familiar looking, pretty much everything on this planet is new to your survivors. In order to use the local plants or to start some farming yourself, you'll first have to observe them to find out exactly what they are. Another way of unlocking new things is through good old-fashioned research carried out on a research desk. Start preparing for the unknown threats of this planet by gaining more knowledge about it. Sure, I'll do exactly that. So now they're putting everything in the stockpile. They're making stuff. I made the stockpile enormous. I don't know if that was necessary, but there they go. Select orange mushrooms and use the observe action. Let me see. Are these orange mushrooms? Those look like macaroni. Oh, it's over here. Okay. And I'm going to go over here and just select observe. Build a research desk close to the shelters. It's located in the science menu. I actually don't have enough wood. Oh, I can make it out of scrap metal, though. I should probably put this under a shelter, right? It's hilarious. It looks like an office desk. I'm going to put it right here. I know you're not really supposed to do this, but like... I'm just going to put this research desk under a shelter. It just looks so weird to be out in the open with these papers. What if it rains? But maybe it's okay. open the Manage Research menu and Q weaponsmithing, okay. Here it is, Survival 101. Make a weapon. Bows, crossbows, and spears come to mind. Workbenches have all the necessary tools. Alright. They're doing it. He's like, let me look at these plans here. Yeah, that looks like a weapon. Maybe if I draw some blood and some spikes on it. There you go. Yeah, we could make this. I'm gonna put some pictures. This is me chopping stuff up. Maki's like, I'm eating. This is great. It is great, isn't it? So are you observing this thing? Somebody was observing it. I'll pretend like that's what happened. Yeah, Maki's checking it out. She's like, look at that. It's like a mushroom, but it's real orange looking. Mm-hmm. Did it? She's still observing it. She's like, did you want me to look at that mushroom? Yes, crafting. It's time to get some crafting going and create new items. Build a workbench and get familiar with adding and managing production tasks. Note that some tasks may fail if done by survivors with low skill levels. You can set multiple tasks on the same device and order them by priority. You can also set production limits and tweak the allowed ingredients when applicable. In this tutorial, for example, you'll use cloth to craft a short bow instead of wasting precious synthetic textiles for the job. Alright, so we need to harvest 20 glitter caps. That's what we found out that they are. These are the glit caps. Alright, get them. Harvest them. And then we need another tree down. Get it. And then I'm going to get me some glitties. We're going full-on skooma production here. Alright. Get him. Harvest all of them. Actions. Oh, orders. Oh, okay. Maybe I can do a better job of doing this instead of just individually toggling them. Okay, yeah, you can harvest. Mark plants. Yes, you can. Okay, I was wondering. I was trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, yeah. Alright, sweet. Build a workbench close to the shelters. Okay. Here, go down. Oops. Production. Workbench. And we're going to select a wooden workbench. And we can put it right by this research desk because it looks cool. We're on the fastest speed, so everybody's having a good time. Hi. Should I build this? Yes, you should. I'm standing over here now, just kind of looking. Okay. And we're going to pause it. Crafting. Select the workbench and add a healing balm task. Alright. Craft. Healing balm. Extract antiseptic paste from glitter caps. Okay. And we'll select this and we'll say until 10. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's how you set the amount. All right. Got it. So they're doing that. And add a short bow task. Use to craft weapons. Action. And make a short bow. Go back to the main info panel and move the task to the top. Oh, okay, but we don't want to forbid the use of synthetic textiles. Right. And then we want to go back to this, and he says, oh, maybe I didn't confirm it. No, here it is. No, that's correct, but oh, here. Change priority. Got it. Well done. Good job on completing the first tutorial. You now know how to set up a basic camp, carry out research, and craft new items. All of this, however, is just the beginning. If you're ready for the next step, you can jump right to the heat of battle with combat and healing tutorial. Let's see it. Bad news, a survivor, Maki, has gotten sick. But you haven't got the right medicine to treat her, so she's just lying in bed hoping for treatment that might never come. To top it off, a group of hostile-looking insects have been circling the camp for a while. An attack is surely imminent. Let's deal with the combat situation first. Check the skills of all survivors to find the best one for the job and equip them with a weapon. Okay. Pause the game and give yourself some time, indeed. Select Raka and open the skills tab. Okay. So I can push up and select Raka like this, and I can go to the skills tab and cycle tabs. Find and select the survivor with the highest combat skill. Well, it ain't this guy. He's terrible. Okay. Let me see Connor. Connor is good. He's interested. Have Connor selected. I have him. Open the inventory tab and select the melee weapon slot and equip the spear. Okay. Okay. Unpause the game and wait for Connor to get the spear. He's going to get it. Argue with Raka about the crash's cause. It was your flying. Drafting and combat. Now that Connor is combat ready, it's up to you to lead him into battle. You will do this by taking direct control over him through the draft action, which allows you to tell him to go, where to go, and what to attack. Keep in mind that survivors are not drafted. They will flee from danger, even if they're equipped with weapons. Drafted survivors, on the other hand, won't do anything unless you instruct them to. Most common actions are not available while drafted. Alright, so select the aggressive animals notification. Go to. Alright. So select Connor and use the draft action. I'm going to go cancel this. I'm going to select Connor and I'm going to draft him. And then I'm going to move the camera and I'm going to say, Connor, I want you to go here. Alright, and then I can actually just target an insect and have him attack it. I'm going to see this happen. Let's watch. Connor's coming. Alright, Connor, we're going with you. We'll follow you, Connor. Alright, he's fighting. He's getting hurt, but he's able to beat them pretty easily. He's sweet at combat. There he goes. Get him, Connor. Hit him. Get him, Connor. Deflected, that's right. He did it. Inspecting health. With the danger out of the way, it's time to turn your attention to healing the sick and injured. For the purpose of this tutorial, your fighter Connor has sustained more damage than he would normally have, causing him to lose consciousness from the pain to faint. He will be rescued by another survivor and brought to the bed for treatment. While Connor is being rescued, let's inspect his wounds to get more information about their effects and treatments. Then get the sick Maki up from bed to do the actual treatment, as she has the highest healing skill. Alright, oh my god. Alright, let's pause it. So, inspect the injury notification. Injured survivors require a bed in which to lie down and be treated by another survivor. Medicines may also be required for treatment. You can order a survivor to heal themselves through a direct order. Select a survivor and use triangle over them to open the direct orders menu. Fainted survivors need someone else to rescue them. Okay, so I mean, I don't know if I can... Are you going to... Not enough medicine. There's not enough medicines to treat the currently ill or the survivors. Some health conditions may require a specific type of medicine for treatment. You can get details about this by selecting the health condition in the health tab of the affected survivor. You could search for first aid kits by scavenging spaceship debris. Healing balm and antibiotics can be crafted after plant observation and research. Okay, so here, I'm going to just leave this, and I'm going to go over here, and we're going to go to the health tab. And we have to... Oops, that's not the right button to push. Okay, check them out. And what do I scroll with? I don't really know how to scroll down there. Nope, sorry. Sometimes understanding, like, okay, it says inspect bitten off flesh or superficial bite for details. Now, I actually want to do that, but I'm not sure how to move up and down in this menu. I can see how to move these. If I move using the left stick, it moves the camera. The right stick zooms in and out. The directional buttons... Oh, here we go. Okay. You have to have the window selected and it's surrounded by orange. Okay. So I'm gonna... It says pain +6, movement -3. Treatment doesn't require medicines. Okay. And select Maki. And use the wait for treatment action. Alright, so we will go here. First aid kits. Now that you've instructed Maki not to wait for treatment... Wait. Did I do that? She will get up from bed and take on activities as usual. While she's getting the needed medicines and treating the injured Connor, let's try to find a way to heal her too. First aid kits. You only have healing balm and bandages, which work for injuries but can't do anything about illnesses. It would take time to research and produce a new medicine, so your hope is to find some first aid kits which contain everything needed to treat almost every health condition. It's time to do some scavenging. You're darn right it is. Alright. So you can increase the game speed indeed. So, we'll do that in a moment though. But first, let's move over here and then select the landing pad. And we're going to scavenge it. And then we need to acquire first aid kit. So I'm going to unpause it. And Maki's going to rescue Connor. So she's going over to go do this. And let's just kind of, speed it up here. And then there they go. Rocka's scavenging the spaceship. And she's picking up the dude. And we gotta wait till he's fully healed. He's dying. He's like, my beard did not protect me like I thought it would. He's putting stuff into the stockpile. Oh. They built me a better stockpile with like workbenches attached to it. Cool. Alright, we got 10 first aid kits. And she's using them on him right here, you can see. This game is interesting. It's kind of like... I mean, it's like a little bit RimWorld, management. And Kenshi as well. And yet it's got this like ultra-modern, aesthetic to it. Very interesting. Ranged weapons. Now that everyone's healed, let's take a look at an interesting find from the scavenging a couple of laser pistols. Cool. The spear you fought with previously is a melee weapon, and the fighter is bound to get some injuries as a result of the close combat. A ranged weapon, on the other hand, allows you to keep your survivors at a distance and avoid injuries more easily. Survivors can equip both a melee and a ranged weapon and will switch between the two depending on the distance to their target. That's great. Equip the newly found laser pistols and give them a spin against more of the overgrown insects. Alright, so let's pause it. And let's select Connor. He's like, I got better. She healed me. And then we're going to go into Connor's inventory tab. And, oops, sorry, Connor. We're going to select this, and we're going to give you a laser pistol. And he's going to go get it, so we'll unpause it. And then we will select Raka, who's terrible at combat, but they have requested that I search, so okay. There. And select the aggressive animals to locate them. They're here. Select both survivors. Hold R2 and press triangle to select the armed survivors. Maybe they mean like... Oh, you just have to aim at them, and then whoever is armed will come at it. So it's like I've selected them, and I just can draft them. Okay, great. Do it. They're going to do it. They're coming. So you can see their range of attack. They should start firing, right? Yeah, they're firing. Now they switch to melee when needed. And then they're shooting. Sweet. Oh, poor Raka. You're learning on the fly, kid. There's another one somewhere. Okay. Oh, I see it. Go get it, guys. They'll find it. They see it. Shoot it. Snapped it. All right, well done. You now know how to lead your survivors in battle and take care of their wounds. If you'd like to learn how to monitor and take care of the happiness and relaxation speed of your survivors, as well as how to custom manage their activities and schedule, proceed to the Survivor Management tutorial. Here we go. Sweet. Alright, so this is the Survivor Management tutorial, and I think this is a good place to stop. It's going to take me a second to really learn all of the systems in the game, master the controls. This is clearly a game that is meant for PC, but that they are adapting to the controls on console. And they take a second to kind of get your head around. At least they do for me. I mean, it all works once you get the commands, but there's a little bit of wonkiness to it that a mouse and keyboard obviously would be probably preferable for this, but this is free on PS Plus, so that's how I'm getting it, so I'm trying it here, and honestly I think it works pretty well so far, and I'm interested to know what you guys think of this game. Have you played it? Do you recommend it? Do you want to see more of this game? Is this a cool kind of colony management survival game? Let me know in the comments below what your impressions and thoughts are about Stranded: Alien Dawn. And I will check you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.